Hello class. Today we're going to be learning how to draw isolines. All right. So isolines are lines that connect points of equal value. So the idea is that just like on a contour map or on a topo map, those lines that you see, like a 30 line, that means that anywhere that you walk along that 30 line is going to be 30 feet or 30 meters above sea level, all right? So we're looking to connect points of equal value. And there's really one major rule that we need to follow in order to do this. So let's say I wanted to draw my 70 line, all right? So that's gonna be the first thing. What we're doing is we're separating numbers that are lower than 70 from numbers that are higher than 70. And we're gonna start by taking nice and easy steps. First, we're gonna look around the edge for two numbers that 70 falls between, right? So that would be numbers less than 70 versus numbers that are more than 70. So if I look on the right side here, I'll say, okay, 87 and 88, 70 does not fall between 87 and 88, right? But if I look, now I'm getting into the 70s, right? I went from the 80s, now I'm in the 70s. But if I count from 73 to 74, I don't say the number 70, right? It doesn't fall between there. But if we look here, we have a 71 and we have a 68. If I count from 68 to 71, 68, 69, 70, 71, right? I said 70, so that means that 70 falls between 68 and 71. So I'm just gonna put a dot there because that means that the 70 value is between there. Now, I'm right here and I'm going to look at the numbers nearest where my dot was. So these are the numbers closest to my dot. And I see that there's actually a 70 right there. So I'm going to connect my first dot to here. And now I will check. Did I separate numbers that are lower than 70 from numbers that are higher than 70? Well, here's a 68 and here's a 73, and I've separated them. So that was successful. Now I'm here, all right? So I'm right here. And I only have these numbers that are around me. Well, I just came from over here, so it's not going to be between there. So does 70 fall between 67 and 68? No. Does 70 fall between 67 and 66? No. How about between 66 and 66 and 73? If I go 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So 70 falls between here. And now I'm going to continue my line to connect to here. Now I do my check. Are my numbers on the one side of the line less than 70? 68, 67, 66? Yes. Are my numbers on the other side of the line more than 70? Good. So we're just separating numbers that are less than 70 from numbers that are more than 70. And if I continue through here, now I'm here, so I'm going to look at the numbers around this area. And I'm going to start getting better at it, because here's 66, here's 63. 70 does not fall between there. 70 does not fall between 63 and 69, but 70 does fall between 69 and 73. So I'm going to put a dot between those two numbers. And now I'm going to continue, and I do my check. Again, are these numbers less than 70? Yes. Are these numbers on the other side more than 70? And eventually you'll get good at this, where you can just like spot around. So I'm around this area, 69 and 72. 70 falls between there. And then 68 and 71. 70 falls between there. 67 and 72, 70 falls between there, and it looks like I'm stuck. So in times where I'm stuck, I'm just going to extend my line to the edge of the map. Here, I extend my original line to the end of the map, and I'm actually going to break through the edge of the map just to be certain that I've made it through. Now here's the most important part. Once you're done, or you think you're done, you look at every single number on one side of the line. And so this is 68, that's less than 70. Are all of these numbers less than 70? They're all in the 60s, right? So that means they're less than 70. Are all these numbers on the other side of the line more than 70? Yes, they are. So that's all set. And another thing you could do is make sure that you do go right through the dots of the value. So we did 70, right? We went right through the 70 dot. We didn't go through the number, we went through the dot. Now, we're going to look around again, and we're going to try and do the 75 line. So I'm going to label this 70. That's my 70 line. Maybe over here as well. Can't hurt. 70. So, does 75 fall between 71 and 73? No. Does 75 fall between 73 and 74? No, but we're getting closer. But 75 definitely falls between 74 and 77. It also falls between 74 and 78, right? So now I'm going to start getting quicker with it. Oh, there's a 75 right there. I'm drawing 75. And let's just double check. Are all my numbers on this side of the line less than 70? Yes. Are all my numbers on this side of the line more than 70? And eventually, maybe, if you get comfortable with it, you could stop doing the dots and you could start working through. The main thing that you're going to have to do is check your answer. Are all the numbers on this side of the line less than 75? Yes. Are all my numbers on this side of the line more than 75? Yes. And one thing that I'm going to show you, let's say we're doing the 85 line. Sometimes the line is going to extend from one edge of the map and make it all the way to the edge of the map. But other times, it may go in a circle. So in this is a case where we can possibly have a circle. You don't need to have a circle, but this is going to be, oops, so I made a mistake. See, I'm drawing the 85 line and I made a mistake. I went between 79 and 83. If I count from 79 to 83, I will not say 80, so I made a mistake there. Anyway, just erase that. Not a big deal. Just make sure you check your answers. And there we go. So I made a circle there, a circular type thing. Got to make sure that that touches. Make sure that touches. Good. And all the numbers inside the circle are more than 85. All the numbers outside the circle are less than 85. So this is the intro to drawing isolines.